everyone, it's daytime. I'm Buster the Fox and welcome to a brand new series. Yeah, this is Advance Wars Days of Ruin, but it's not going to be a regular old Let's Play. No, we're going to be doing a certain new thing that I came up with called the Randomized Free Battle Challenge. So in Free Battle, you have all these different maps you can play as. It's not the same as War Room in previous Advance Wars games for those who have played it, but I made up a little challenge for a little bit of transparency. This was inspired by another YouTuber called Mangs. I'll put a link to him in the description for those of you who care. His channel is not family friendly, just to let you know. My channel is, so I know there may be some people who don't want to see, you know, swearing and stuff like that. Just to let you know, he does do that, but if you don't mind, go give him some love. I like his Advance Wars videos. He did a series called the Randomized War Room Challenge, where he does something very similar to what I'm going to do here, except with the War Room in Advance Wars 2. So this is going to be a set of challenges that I put up for myself. Now, I'll go ahead and show you my desktop, because we're going to be using the Random Thing Picker. Basically, right here we have a list of all of the COs in the game. These are all the different characters you can play as, and they each have a different power. And we have two identical tabs open, because I'm going to have to choose for both myself and the AI player for every map. What we're going to do is, we're going to... Come here, mouse. OBS is on the other screen. Anyway, I'm going to be playing through the two-player maps. You don't have to do that if you do this yourself. You can go through the trial maps or the classic maps or whatever you want. But for this challenge, I'm going to be going through the two-player maps. So we're going to be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on until the bottom, which there's a lot of them. I don't know if I'll be doing every single one of them, but that's the plan. I'm going to be doing one map per episode. So here are the rules. First of all, we're going to be using the Random Thing Picker. So let's say it makes us pick a random CO, like, boom, maybe we're Gage, and you know, something like that. We just use the Random Thing Picker to decide who we are. Now, there are two particular rules regarding these two COs right here. There's Lynn. Since her CO power gives her power in the Fog of War, whenever she's chosen, we have to set Fog of War to on, which is right here, set the fog to on. And then there's Penny, which, as you can see, her powers are all about weather. So if Penny is in the game, we have to set the conditions to random. Otherwise, she's very underpowered and is not very useful at all. So that's the rules for that. Another couple rules that I have is map-specific rules. For example, this one right here, if you look at the top screen, you can see it says pre-deploy, and there are just 2 HQs on the map, which for anyone who knows anything about Advance Wars, this is just like, I don't like these kind of maps. But basically, in this game, the only way to actually get your CO's powers is to load them into a unit, and you can only do that either on a factory or the HQ. And your units start in the upper left corner, and your HQ is in the bottom right corner. So like, these kind of pre-deployed maps, you're allowed to skip these. And also, there aren't any, as far as I could see, in the two-player maps. But if there are any Fog of War specific maps, let's see. I'm trying to find one that has right here. So you can see on the bottom left there with all of the, or on the top screen, in the bottom left of the top screen. In the very bottom left, there's the 1. That's a radar. Now, a radar, when you capture it, gives you extra vision in Fog of War. And there are also tiles that are just fires, and fire tiles just give automatic vision in Fog of War. So if there's anything like that, play with the fog on, because clearly it's meant to be played that way. But anyway, whoops, that's the wrong map. Let's go ahead and go on to number 1 here, Plug Mountain. So let's go to the Random Thing Picker, and for this first map, our CO is going to be, Caulder. Okay, he's the most OP CO in the game, so this should be easy. And for our AI, Greyfield. He's terrible on this particular map, so yeah, we got a pretty good one. Alright, so I'm going to be Caulder. He's just really good. And then Greyfield, he sucks on this map because he only boosts naval units, which, you know, sea units. We don't want conditions on random, we want that clear and fog clear. Okay, so I'm going to be playing with the touchscreen on this one, and I don't remember if I said this earlier, but this is being played on an emulator, so that's what this is. Anyway, I'm going to assume that everybody has seen Advance Wars and understands how it plays. If not, it's actually kind of simple despite it being like a strategy game. You'll be able to get it down pretty simply. So what I have here is an infantry. Now what I could do is I could go onto this city with the defense stars and attack this infantry, but I'd rather go and try and capture that. I've actually practiced this a little bit. This is like the 4th time that I've tried to record this, to be perfectly honest. And the first time I was actually given Penny from the random thing generator. I'm going to build a tank. And I forgot to set the weather to random, so I actually lost the battle, which is super sad. Alright, so I'm going to load my CO. Now, that'll take, let's see, a tank costs 7,000, so it'll cost 3,500, which is exactly how much I have right now. So, put my CO in there, you can see I now have no money. But, let's go ahead and look in the commander info now. Oh boy. So each one of these stars on the bottom screen represents a 10% boost. So all units within the CO zone gets a 50% boost to attack and defense, which is really, really good in this game. And you can see he has no CO power, but on top of the 150%, all units in his CO zone recover HP every day. Yeah! I don't even know if that costs anything. That's not what I wanted. I want this. So, Greyfield, he boosts naval units, seaplanes, and copters. You cannot get any of those on this map. This is all ground units, so the defense stars don't even matter. And then his CO power refuels and refills all the fuel and ammo and materials, which is something we might get into later. But basically, he's useless on this map, which is great. So now that I have a tank, let's go over here. That'll actually heal this infantry, and then I'm gonna try to capture this. Maybe I should have attacked, because I can't build anything. Oh well. Anyway, I'm also playing with touch controls rather than using a controller for this, so I don't know why I didn't make it so that you guys could see my mouse cursor, but I don't know. Anyway, let's capture that. Whoops. I'm going to go onto this HQ and attack this tank, because I don't want it to be here, and that leaves me with enough to build this infantry. Just this tank being here is going to make this just insanely fast. Okay, well, let's see. Let's go here, fire on that tank. You go here, and you fire on that infantry. Now, let's build another infantry. It's very important on this map, because the whole point is that you want to take the center, and we don't want you to capture that. Just one-shotting infantry, that's not a thing you see very often. Especially not from a tank. Tanks don't do that. Tanks just don't one-shot infantry. That's not a thing they do. Unless you're Caulder. A Caulder tank will one-shot infantry. Thank you very much. Alright, how much can you do? 50? Yeah, okay, so I can't kill you, but you can kill him. Then I'll send you over here, block off that recon. Yeah, we've won this. This was very, very fast, compared to all the other times I've tried to do this map. This was by far the fastest I've ever... Just, oh my gosh. This is just too OP. Let's even try to capture his HQ, because we can. And it's free. Just like why we're slapping each other in the face with a fish. Yeah, I didn't mean to build a mech, but it doesn't matter. It's over. It's over. He's going to shoot me, but it doesn't matter, because I'm going to do that, and it's over. Caulder is overpowered, everybody. The fact that I got him is good. Actually, it's bad, because this was the easiest map. Obviously, it's only the first one. Units used... I lost 2 infantry. Oh no, he lost all this stuff. Well, that's it for episode 1. So, the next thing we need to do is, I actually forgot to do this, on my list here, we're going to remove Caulder, so we don't get to play as him again. And then, from this list, we're going to remove Greyfield. So, there we go. Now, for the next one, we'll just pick a random one for each one and remove them from the list until we have nobody left on the list. And once we have nobody left, we'll just repopulate it with all the COs. So that's the way this challenge is going to work. So come on back for the next episode. We're going to take on Basin Forest as a randomized CO. Yeah, let me know if you guys are going to play along with me if you have this game, or if you want to get it on emulator or whatever. I'd love to see your guys' results and hear your stories about how the randomized COs made you lose or win or whatever. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I'm going to hop right into the next one after this one's finished, so thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. But until next time, goodbye everyone, it's nighttime.